All right, hi everyone. We've got another video, an unboxing and ripping video for you. This one, really cool little set. Andy, tell us a little bit about this.
Well, what's amazing is it's a different set.
Yeah.
When you get booster box or things like that, even if you get an ETB, uh, people are really, it's a very common thing. But we have a special box here today. It's something that uh, is, as they say, out of the box, it becomes something special. So when I saw it, not only that, but the fact that it's called a happy box in Chinese. I thought this was a perfect thing to send to you, Anne-Marie, for some of your first openings, your first rippings. So, what did you think of it, Anne-Marie?
Yeah, so first of all, I didn't know exactly what to expect. I was looking on the box. It says, 151. So, you're going back to the classics. Happy Set combo had Pikachu, Clefairy, Turtwig, and Gimmighoul. So I was like intrigued. And it's kind of like a bigger box. You'll see it in the video. So it's kind of looking at it. And then once I got into it, started looking at the directions and opening up the packs. What I discovered is this is a signed, sealed, delivered, ready to play Pokemon card game for four people. So there's four decks. So they're themed Pikachu, Clefairy, Turtwig, and Gimmighoul. And so one of four people each gets their own little set, and yeah, you can just immediately start playing with this. So it kind of brings it back to the basics. For those of us who played with Pokemon in the '90s when it first came out, this was what it was all about. And so it is ready to go. Where a lot of the ripping of packs that we do, other videos that we do, it's really to cater to the collector in all of us. But this is for the player in all of us, which is really cool. So you're gonna see a lot of things that you typically don't see in other videos. You're gonna see a lot of energy. You're gonna see a lot of trainer items. You're gonna see a lot of trainers, trainer supporters, that kind of thing. On top of the Pokemon that you would be using to play with and to battle with in the arena. So yeah, super cool set. Excellent gift to give someone who's just starting to explore the card game in its purest form in playing the Pokemon card game. So yeah, if you're interested, you like this kind of content, like, share, subscribe to support us and to stay on top of everything that's coming out every Friday. And without further ado, we are so excited to deliver this video to you and exploring this game. Right, here we go. I'm so excited to go over this box with you, Andy. Thank you so much for picking this up for me. I did not know what you had picked up for me, but let's get into it. This is a signed, sealed, delivered, ready to go Pokemon card game set of four. So, four different people, from my understanding, could pick this up and play immediately with you. You've got all the energy you need. You've got your trainers. You've got your trainer items. You've got your big monsters, your little monsters, and everything in between. So this brings it back to the classics. The whole purpose of Pokemon when it first came out was with the intent to, yes, collect. We love to collect, but also to play. This also felt
Yep.
a lot like, kind of, because I play Magic as well. It felt like the Pokemon version of four different Magic decks ready to go and to play with. So I don't know if this is in the U.S., which also makes me feel a little sad if that's the case. I don't know if this 151 Happy Set
Mm,
combo, um,
right.
but it's got Pikachu, Clefairy, Turtwig, and Gimmighoul. Pikachu we've got, which is exactly phonetically the same in Chinese Pikachu. Clefairy is PP. And Turtwig is
Right.
Tao Miao Gui, which is grass seedling turtle, which is really cute. And Gimmighoul is Suo Tailing, which is like the search for money spirit. So when I started
Yep.
opening up this up, you can see these are all the directions on like how would you go about playing this game. So that's also really cool too. That you can kind of tell we've stepped away from playing this game to collecting, and so this is kind of like this is a great refresher on like how to play if you want to like start playing again. We were talking about in the last video how we don't get a lot of energy now because it's very clear that the packs are designed now for collectors, not players anymore. So the fact
Right.
that this equips you with all the energy you need was like really cool and fun. I remember, do you remember the packs back in the day in the 90s where like it'd be hit and miss? You could have a lot of energy, you could have some Pokemon you didn't know because they were delivering on equipping you to play. So
Right.
yeah, this was, oh my gosh, this is so cool. I'm so excited to get into this with you, Andy.
Yeah, it'd be really great to have people drop some comments if they've seen this kind of thing before. Of course, there are ETBs in the U.S. Elite Trainer boxes that give people a start, but this is different. This is special. This is the 4 people at one time kind of start with all the tools. Really cool.
Yeah, yeah, and like you can see, these are point coins that you use on the mat that you play on to keep track of scores. And again, you got four. So again, you've got four different players for this. But yeah, like I imagined, like if I got this when I was, a kid in the 90s, I could like show up to a Pokemon meetup with this box and play with
Yep.
people. So, and then, you think about how you would interchange. So maybe you have like a really cool holographic card that you would want to use in place for some of these. And that's where you can kind of blend that collector's spirit with like playing the game. So, yeah, I cannot wait to go over this. You'll start to, see how the decks are structured and how everybody has what they need. Some of them are a little bit random, some are better organized for some reason, but no matter what, you get everything that you need. So yeah, I'm looking
Well,
forward
the
to
other thing
this.
that's really cool as well is that they also give you that silver pack where you can
Yeah,
get a special card. So it's so Pokemon the way this is put together. It's fantastic.
yeah, totally. So this is the Pikachu deck, um, which I just love that. So this will all be like electric energy themed Pokemon. Again, kind of in that line of spirit with like the magic decks where you have like a green deck or black deck.
Right. So Emery, in the old days, you used to play Magic, right?
So yeah, and I still do sometimes. I have a green deck. I it's with all my hobbies, I try to control how much money I put into them because Magic is one of those where you could just pour a ton of money into.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah,
Right. Right.
so with Magic, you've got your big monsters, your little monsters. You have your mana, which is a lot like energy
Mm.
here in Pokemon, but you have to build your own deck. So going through this, I just deeply appreciated that they're like, you know what, signed, sealed, delivered. You're ready to go. This is your deck. You can start playing if you want. So yeah, everything from Pokeballs to these are trainer items, which is really cool. Things to kind of
Yeah.
help, juice you up. This is a Defiance band. That's the judge. You need a judge every time. These are trainer
Yep.
support, kind of like trainer support staff. And
Yep.
they all have different functions. But yeah, like that's professors' research. So you could apply that in the game. You have a couple of those. Um, but yeah, very similar to Magic. So I was like, oh, this is such a cool concept. Really cool.
Well, it's really cool with the trainers and the professors and things because it's much like in the Violet Switch Nintendo game where you have the academy. But the one thing that's weird is that there are all these people like the construction worker trainer or something else like this. When you're playing the game, you're out in the middle of the desert and there's somebody standing there
Yeah.
waiting to do a battle with you. It's
Yeah.
really bizarre. I still haven't figured out if I'm comfortable with that. Like I feel like I want to have a conversation. Are you okay? Why are you sitting alone and standing in the desert? Like what?
Or
But
were
you
you
know,
expecting me, but I wasn't expecting you?
exactly, exactly. And they're all over. Like every area you go on the islands, you find somebody from the Pokemon officialdom who comes up to you and says, "Oh, if you battle this number of trainers in this area, you will get a prize or something." So then I feel like they're almost like employees of the Pokemon thing, and they're standing out there waiting for us to come.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I love it, but it's weird.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Yeah. So I think that, yeah, it's interesting to see these worlds blend, like how you're talking about, like, in the
Mm.
game, the video game on the Switch versus like cards versus collecting,
Yep.
and kind of like all these kind of worlds are kind of starting, you can merge. But like, this is
Right.
such a great starter set. Like, I would say, like,
Right.
like for like my nieces and nephews, if they were to get into Pokemon, I would get them this set.
Right.
Like, when they're just starting out,
Mm.
they're figuring out the game. Yeah, they're interested in some
Right.
cool cards. But yeah, so this is the Clefairy set, and that
Yep.
was Flaffy, which was interesting. So with the
Mm.
Pokemon, or with the Pikachu set, it starts with Pikachu, but this one, it's using Clefairy, and obviously the highest level, all the different evolutions of Clefairy, which is
Mm.
cool. It's like your little Clefairy army.
Right.
Just
Right. And you get a bunch of the similar cards, like so that you can do different things with them and move them around and stuff. It's great.
yeah. And then there's, yeah, Mewtwo there.
That's cool. That's cool. You get a Mewtwo.
Yeah, I thought that was neat.
But
Um,
Mewtwo really spooks me. I think I've said this before on the video, but Mewtwo is really creepy to me. I don't know.
a little alien looking.
A little, as I say, like a little Marilyn Manson looking on one of those
Yeah.
albums. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that just looks like a Hershey's Kiss, the one we just saw there. I really like
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, so you've got a couple that we saw were energy retrieval. You got your potions, you've got your fog crystal, nest ball. These are
So,
ultra balls.
yeah, all these balls, like when I'm doing the game and I'm trying to capture wild Pokemon, I
Hmm.
find that, it's harder than it seems. Like I'll knock them down on energy. I'll have an elite ball or great ball and I'll throw it, and I'm like way higher point level with my Pokemon I'm already holding. I've already got like 8, 10 badges. I'm throwing it out there and it's doot, doot, boom, it pops out. I can't capture it. And I'm really wondering if, you guys can tell me in the comments, but I find it really strange on how hard some of the Pokemon are to capture. And then the other problem I have is that my Pokemon are so strong that one hit and they destroy the lower level Pokemon too easily, so I can't capture them. So if you have good
Oh,
advice on how in Violet I can better capture Pokemon, please tell me.
okay, interesting. That makes sense.
Psychic energy. That's my
Yep.
Hershey Kiss one.
That's the executor. Translate to coconut egg tree, which is funny. Nimona comes up a
Right.
lot. Yeah, we got those psychic
Yep.
cards. And at the very end here, you'll see another Dan Dan execute, which Dan Dan means egg, which is, very fitting for that in Mandarin, which I thought was cute. So yeah, this was the
But you look at
Clefairy.
you look at the name like Execute, and they're really trying to be cute and clever with the word egg, and then making it into something else. And in Chinese, it's egg.
Right, egg, just eggs.
Just these are
Dan Dan.
eggs. There you go. There,
Yeah.
got nothing to add. There it is. Nothing special.
I also, yeah, and every deck came with these like mini instructions, which again, like super valuable if you're just learning. Oh, and here we
Right.
go,
There's our
Gholdengo.
Gholdengo. Look at the belt on
Yeah,
Gholdengo and like the swagger. Look
yeah,
at just I love the swagger of Gholdengo.
and that's the
He's
Gimmighoul, the
yeah.
Swartzheiling.
Hey, I have a story about Gimmighoul, which is you never see treasure chests in Pokemon except for if it's Gimmighoul.
Yeah.
And you see it kind of in a corner, and you know it's a Pokemon, so you throw your Pokemon ball at it to engage the battle, and it doesn't recognize it as a Pokemon, so you actually have to go and touch it to open it up. So I'm kind of like, come on, Gimmighoul.
Yeah.
I want surprise attack, but I can't do it.
Yeah, totally. That's interesting that you have to engage with it in order to capture it, even though you know you that it's
Right.
yeah.
I have surprise, but no.
Yeah.
But
Interesting.
I'm actually running into them when I'm a little bit overpowering. Like you're talking before in a video about how you feel sorry for some of these little Pokemon that you go up and, they have, level 10 and you're level 50 and it's just not even a contest and you're just
Yeah.
slapping them around.
Yeah.
Uh, it's weird sometimes, but
This one
you
was
got to do it.
interesting.
You gotta.
That was a blunder policy, which I found was interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. And we have that judge again. This is Cynthia, the trainer, and these are they call them
Mm,
youngsters, trainer
right,
supporters. Again, we
right.
got some more Nemonas here. All of these are just like to support you, in your battles and stuff like that. In the
Yep,
arena, Professor's Research, and that's Arizu Trainer. That is one
yep.
thing. I think that each of these decks have like one trainer that's unique to that deck, which is kind of cool.
Yep,
Because you don't see Arizu again. And then we got all that
right.
metal energy, which is, of
Yep,
course, fitting. So the fact that this was a Gimme Goal set, again, so it's the name of the set, but the big, the top dog is the Gholdengo, which was,
yep,
interesting. So,
yep,
but yeah, another like really interesting, cool little set.
yep.
It's fun.
I really enjoy when we talk about the Chinese culture and things with this, that just Goldingo and Gimmighoul are just so Chinese. Like
Yeah.
the gold, luck and throwing out gold coins and everything. It's so cool. And Chinese New Year this year, I'm definitely going to integrate Gimmighoul and Goldingo into my presents for kids
Oh
and
yeah, you
stuff.
got to. You have to. It's perfect. I love that. So this one is the Turtwig deck. That's Torterra. We've got three of those. We got little Turtwig here. Tao Malgui, so grass seedling turtle, which is cute. That's a grottle. Got shroomish, which is funny. It just translated into momogu, which is mushrooms. Again, kind of like dan dan. you
Right,
know?
exactly. Momogu.
Yeah. Super
And that's
cute.
cool as well, like when you see motion
Yeah.
in the art. Like this is a still life, but the previous one, just like that motion of punching and stuff, it's really cool.
Yeah, like you can definitely see how, okay, like this is the muscle or like what we would call like the tank in the group. That's the person that's just going to
Right.
go bulldoze. Really neat.
Yeah.
These are the nest
Like a
balls.
Snorlax. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Ultra balls. And then this one was interesting. Is a rare candy. It's a trainer item,
Yep.
so
Yep.
that's cool. These are switched if you want to switch out a Pokemon in the arena. These are
Yep.
capture. Let's see, Pokemon captures, which is cool. And you got that. Everybody has a judge. So I'm gonna like figure out
Yep.
why. But maybe you need your own
Yep.
judge. Everybody does.
Mm.
Those are the
Mm, mm, mm,
youngsters.
mm.
This is that unique trainer,
Okay.
Gardenia's Vigor, followed
Mm.
by Nemona.
Mona. Yep. She's a big part of the Violet game
Oh
for
yeah,
sure. At,
nice.
and then the professor here, like you go to the classes to learn about the game and to take tests, and I found that very Asian.
Yeah,
All right, like you're playing the game, but you have homework and you have to do tests and you have midterms and things like that. I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
yeah, yeah.
I need to get a tutor for my math class in there, I think. So,
So yeah, this is another cool little set. So that was the fourth, and so now we're getting into these special packs that will deliver like
right.
special holographic, interesting, unique cards.
Yeah.
which is cool. I think each of them had two. Oh no, this one only had
Okay.
one. And that's Tinka Tink Xiao
Oh, Tinka
Duan
Tink is
Jiang.
cool.
Yeah, super
It's
cute.
like it's like a metalworking little like tinkerer that makes
Yeah.
things and stuff. Well, I love the little baby shiny hollowy things. I mean, it's just so I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
Super
I want to
cute.
do a separate I want to do a separate collection of just baby shinies. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of baby shinies in China from the Gem Pack 1 and Gem Pack 2. Hopefully, Gem Pack 3 will also have a lot of baby shinies.
Oh, there's
Oh,
Snorlax.
Snorlax. That's my tank right
Kabisho.
there. He is the best.
It's an interesting trainer. Another interesting trainer.
Hmm.
That's boss's orders as a trainer supporter. I thought that was funny. Camping gear,
Right.
rapid
Yeah.
shake, like a protein shake kind of. This was interesting. Ice pop. I was like, oh, okay. A defiance band, and then this is X share, EXP share.
When you go into town in the game, you of the video game, you go to a lot of places, and then you can go to restaurants and things and buy like ice ice cream and other things like this, and it gives you all these extra powers and things, or it gives bonus points to your abilities, which is pretty cool.
Oh, okay, nice. I like
And
that
you can have a
crossover.
picnic
Oh, that's so cute. Oh
and
my gosh.
and eat a sandwich and make sandwiches. I don't know if you guys make sandwiches on the Switch game, but my God, I never drop the vegetables and the meat properly. I always make ugly sandwiches in the game. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm sure they taste
I
good.
can't do it. I can't do it. It's terrible.
So it also came with these seven just single packs. So
Mm,
obviously this is all like part of the whole package. So maybe you could slip these
right,
in or change them out for something. I'm not completely sure, but
right.
they definitely have a purpose. So
Yep. And I mean, I think they might be connected to having just different energies or something that you could add in. But because some of them seemed kind of like each player's kind of focused on energies. But the cool thing is always with Pokemon since the 90s is just trading.
totally.
And you give kids something new, they have a couple doubles with the others, they find out that they'd rather work with this one than that one, and they have cards to trade,
Yeah, that
which I think
Raichu
is
is
really cool.
cool.
So I mean, like if you take each kid and four kids get a set, and then they have a couple doubles, they can trade amongst the four kids so that they're actually, they can get a Gholdengo or something else from the Gholdengo kid, and they can get from you a Pokemon or something, Pikachu or something. It'd be really cool.
Yeah, totally.
Clefairy,
All
Fluffy,
right.
Clefairy, all those guys are in that
Yeah.
set. Far-fetched.
I like that duck. It's Da Tongya, which is green onion duck, which I thought was
Right,
funny.
right, exactly. It's far-fetched. It's either I can't remember if it's before or after far-fetched, but yeah, it
Mm.
becomes green onion bird.
Yeah.
Very, very funny.
Very cute.
But that's so Japanese. Like it comes
Oh
from
yeah.
that Japanese thing, and then China's like, yeah, yeah, we get that. We'll
Yeah.
we'll keep calling it green onion.
Yeah. Yeah. We got a slow poke and
Yeah,
Rhydon.
that's really cool. They're like to complete my sets. I'm missing a few that I think should be really simple.
Mm.
I'll maybe in the future go into the Chinese internet and see if I can find some of those cards. But so far, I'm trying to get all my cards from ripping packs.
Nice.
Snorlax in the shade.
Yeah, so that was the last of these like seven single packs that came in it.
Hmm.
And then yeah, at the end I just do a little review. The holographic ones are cool, that Raichu and the
Yeah.
Tinkatink, which translates Tinkatink translates to little what's it called? A little blacksmith, which is cute. Xiao Duan
Right.
Jiang, which is really
Little
adorable.
hammer blacksmith. Yeah.
Yeah. Got a Snorlax.
Look at the shade on the Snorlax. I
I
love it.
yeah, I really liked that. It gave depth to it.
These are great.
Yeah.
It's really a cool concept, this
Yeah.
box. I thought you'd like it. I'm really glad you did.